do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer based out of Bombay. Currently, just on a vacation here.
I just got graduated. I'm working with my mom.
Where do you work?
I work in police office in Spain.
Social worker.
I work as a forest ranger.
Forest ranger. How much would you want your significant other to earn?
I'm glad I earn enough so that I don't have to depend on someone, even if I have a plus one, so I don't care how much they earn.
And what about you?
Once I decide formally how much I'm earning, then more than me or equal to me. A little more than me.
See, it's an honest answer, right? How much money do you make as a police officer?
Oh, little. Few.
You can give a range.
More or less 2,000-3,000.
Between 2,000, 3,000.
Will you be okay if your partner chooses not to work?
No. I prefer my wife is necessary her job.
I like work and it's needed that he work.
Who makes more money out of the two of you? You earn more and you're okay with it.
I am beautiful.
Your partner decides to leave their job and follow their passion, and it'll make them lesser amount of money. So
For some time, I chose to do what I wanted to do, work with people I wanted to work with. So far, I think it's a good decision. And I mean, you should at least give it a try so that you don't hold any regrets later in life.
That's fine because my dad also left his job after like 20 years of working in an MNC and he started his own business. For good 2-3 years, it was a little unstable for us, but then eventually it got really better. So yeah, he's doing well now.
one piece of financial advice.
Work.
Okay.
Not spend money or you don't need.
Okay.
No alcohol. The alcohol is very expensive.
So what I would say is study finance right from the time you are in school. Understand how money works, how everything works so that you can plan a better future. Had I known 2 years back, I could have done a lot many things with the money I had and I would have probably multiplied it also in some ways. But yeah, I think it's something which every guy should know. It's something that should be there in schools rather than history geography because nobody's going to ask you what's the cash crop in Agra after some time. So
I just remembered कि बाबर कब आया था नहीं पता मुझे.
I think it's really important to be financially independent. At like a moment for yourself, you can't always ask your parents for money. You should be mindful of how to spend your money.
What is the most expensive thing that you've purchased?
My house.
How much was it?
300,000.
He's your kid, right?
He is my son.
How much money did you spend on raising him?
He is free.
How much money do you make?
More than
And you also own a house?
yes.
Oh, everybody owns a house. I think I should also get a house because I don't have a house. What's the most craziest, rather the most expensive thing that you've bought?
wearing those right now. This is the max I've spent.
How much did they cost like?
About 15,000 bucks.
Okay, and what about you?
Same these shoes.
सारे महंगे जूते ले रहे हैं मेरे सस्ते हैं. How much do they cost?
10K.
नहीं, it's okay, it's fine. What do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have hotels, bars, pubs, and government facility management units.
I'm setting up an online clothing brand.
And how did you get into this? Like, मतलब, what inspired you to start?
My love for clothes.
Me and my dad started this. फिर eventually struggle करते करते यहाँ तक पहुँचे हम लोग. We started with a small restaurant और वहीं से फिर ideas click करते गए. Contact government में हम गए.
If you have a significant other, he is making less amount of money than you make. So would you be comfortable with that?
Absolutely.
He decides to leave his job for his own passion.
It's okay as far as we can manage. Then it's fine. It's fine. I would want him to do the same when it comes to me.
If you have a significant other like your wife, would you want her to work or you're comfortable even if she's not working?
I would love if she works.
Let's say your significant other is earning. So would you be okay if she's earning less than you or more than you?
I would like she would earn more than me. I'll make her मेरे ऊपर खर्च करे.
Hi, क्या बात है sir? What kind of advice would you want to give?
Unless you're not passionate about what you're doing, there's no point in doing it. Just doing it because it might sell will not get you anywhere.
Proper R&D के बिना आप किसी बिजनेस में ना घुसे और हर बिजनेस की जो बैकबोन है दैट इज फाइनेंस. पहले आप फाइनेंस को समझिए, उसके बाद ही आगे बढ़िए. नॉट जस्ट आपके घर में पैसा पड़ा है, आपने कुछ लगा के स्टार्टेड रेस्टोरेंट और कैफे. आपको पता होना चाहिए ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट कितने हाई होते हैं. कोई भी इंडस्ट्री को आप बिना R&D के आप मत घुसो.
One piece of financial advice that you would want to give the younger generation.
See, I think money is something which it's okay. It's mutual. Everything's fine.
Right.
But your own personal savings really do matter, and they should be kept separate any day. Pitching in together is a separate thing, but keeping accounts very clear is another thing.
एक ऐसी क्रेजी या सबसे एक्सपेंसिव परचेज आपकी जो आपने अपने लाइफ टाइम में अभी तक खरीदी.
So अभी सबसे एक्सपेंसिव चीज I bought myself a Fortuner right now.
I bought a doll for myself, something that I fancied when I was a kid. I had it that time. They stopped making it in India, so I ordered it from somewhere. It's called the ice cream doll, and it's really crazy because I spent about 18,000 just getting it imported.
A doll for 18,000.
Yeah, it's a cute doll. I I had it when I was a kid.
What do you do for a living?
Event planners.
You're event planners, both of you?
Yeah.
Then how did you guys get into this?
So I always was very interested in this line. We have a cousin who was also in this industry.
So I freshly graduated, but right now I'm looking for jobs in the sector of PR and communications and marketing also. Also, I aspire to be a model.
But have you done any shoots so far?
Not major brand deals, but I went for like portfolio shows, nothing major.
Let's say your partner is making less money than you. So what's your take on that?
Genuinely does not bother me, neither it bothers him.
Okay, and what about you?
Yeah, like what's the problem?
You're comfortable if your partner is making less money and even more money.
Yeah, right.
See, my bank balance and his bank balance are two different things.
Right.
If he's earning lesser than me, I do not have any issues. I will never ever push that person for it. Because if they want to do it for themselves, it's their money. I cannot do anything about it.
Your partner decides to leave their present job or the business and they want to focus on their passion. What would your reaction?
To be very honest, it depends in our current situation. If it's possible, then obviously. But if financially we're not sound enough that he can leave his job, then obviously no. I'm earning enough, then it's fine. So see, that, it depends on the situation for everybody. So you have to plan. You can't say, हाँ ठीक है, आप कर लो, देख लेंगे. तो सोच समझ के करनी चाहिए चीजें. That is the thing.
So hypothetically and in real life also, I will still support them, be it financially, be it emotionally, be it however they want me to support them. And I will be there for them. That's what I do.
I mean, yes, if you are in the government, of course, you can do anything you want. सरकारी नौकरी किसको नहीं चाहिए होती. By the way, like at Apna, we have a lot of job opportunities that you can look on the platform. Yeah. One piece of advice that you would want to give to the younger couples.
Girls should be financially independent, have some certain chunk of money you have saved, which is yours.
What about you?
Just spend logically. Spend where it is required and not just unnecessary.
Which is your most craziest purchase till date or the most expensive one that you own?
This bag right. This is original Michael Kors and this is very expensive. I mean 50 grand plus.
50,000 का सिर्फ बैग है? Most craziest purchase or most expensive thing that you own?
Oh, some jewelry item. Nothing is more expensive than jewelry.
There is this one new term. I think you can answer it better. It's called DINK, dual income, no kids. हमें kids नहीं चाहिए, dual income, full enjoy.
I want kids, so it's each to their own. If they don't want kids, good for them. I do. Kids are shit expensive. But they're genuinely very expensive.
Did not expect a very strong answer, right?
Anybody who thinks कि ठीक है कर लो हो जाएगा, नहीं होता.
अरे भाई देखिए, ये तो थे साउथ दिल्ली के लोग. अगर आप लोग जानना चाहते हैं गुड़गांव के लोगों के बारे में, तो यहाँ पे ये देखिए जो वीडियोस आ रही हैं, इन पे क्लिक करिए और नई वीडियोस देखिए. ठीक है, मिलते हैं बहुत जल्द नई वीडियो के साथ.